40-year Hong Kong resident and divorcee Maureen Ng relocated to the New Territories in 1991 after her 2 adult children moved out of the family home. She thought she had found the perfect place to retire, a top-floor flat of a 3-story village house.
It was beautiful, overlooking the sea. Once I saw this place, I just loved it. It was perfect. 700 square feet, not big.
The developer sold Maureen the flat for $1.25 million.
I put the $250,000 down as deposit.
The developer had not included the land premium of $40,000 in the prices of Maureen's as well as her 2 neighbours' flats downstairs.
The premium should have been included in the price.
Maureen and her neighbours agreed verbally at the time of sale to pay the premium, which is a one-off tax paid to the government when property is sold in the New Territories. But before they could do so, the developer had to submit plans of the property to the Lands Department to ascertain it's safe. The department would then issue a certificate of compliance before accepting the land premium, and property ownership is transferred to the buyer's name only after the premium is paid. But in this case, the department refused to issue the certificate until a slope behind the property is reinforced. The work took 3 years before being approved by the Lands Department in 1994. But by that time, the value of the property had risen and the land premium increased to a total of $3.699 million for the 3 floors.
We 3 households felt the premium was too expensive. So after we had a meeting, we agreed not to pay the premium.
And without paying the premium, ownership of the flats could not be transferred to their names. Because of that, they also refused to pay the balance of their flat prices despite repeated urgings from the developer. By 2005, the developer was so fed up, he sold his company to Mr. X, Maureen's ground floor neighbour. Mr. X then paid the premium on all 3 flats and became their legal owner.
I paid nearly $4 million, including interest. There's a rule that one cannot pay for just 1 floor, one must pay for the whole block.
Did you know in 2005 that your neighbour was now the developer?
Certainly not.
Okay,
no way.
We're making a documentary about...
Why are you filming? Why are you filming things? Call the police! Call the police!
When we asked Mr. X why he didn't tell Maureen he had bought the property in 2005, he was not happy.
Don't listen to that old lady, she's still angry.
With reason. One morning in August 2006, Maureen left home unbeknown to her for the last time.
I went out for lunch, and when I came back, it was 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, and I went to open the door, which is the downstairs door of my house, and the lock had been changed. I knocked on the window of the neighbour asking what's happened, and he said someone had come and changed the lock. And I said, "Have you got a key?" They said, "Yes." I said, "Well, why don't you lend it to me just to get in it, and shall I sort this out tomorrow?" And he said they'd been told not to.
She lost her home as well as her furniture and many valuables inside it. Later, some of Maureen's belongings were found left in the open and ruined.
If he had said to me, "I've bought the company, all those for new things apply, would you like to rent it, or you'll have to move out?" we would have come to some arrangement.
Maureen now lives in a rented flat paid for by her children. She spent the $1 million that was supposed to be the balance for her old flat on a court case to try and get it back. She lost.
It's more complicated to buy village houses. Not many people consult their lawyers before signing the preliminary contracts, and they find something is missing. It may be too late.
Well, thank you for watching our show. Please write to us at this email. Until next time, from the Pearl Report team, good night and have a great week.
Bye.